Hey guys, Dan Heilman back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about Bitcoin. We're going to be talking about the bull moon that just started today. We're going to be talking about a potential reverse head and shoulders pattern. And we're even going to throw in some talks about silver, commodities, and even some miners. So some mining stocks that are printing a buy. We're going to talk about that. It's going to be a little bit different video than normal, but let's go. So first thing, Bitcoin. What do we got going on here? So we've been, getting destroyed by the bears for quite some time in a big downtrend. By the way, I'm trying this new Camel Finance trading indicator that's kind of cool. Wanted to try it out. One of the guys I watch. So I'll put a link to his channel below if you guys want to check him out. It's pretty cool. It gives you kind of these buy signals for the low prices, you know, cycle lows. You got some daily and weekly cycle lows. You can see the dailies in green, the weeklies in blue, and it changes depending on the time frame, right? So if I go to the daily time frame, it's saying there should be a daily low somewhere in this area over the next couple days. Could already be in. I don't think it prints the indicator right away. I think it waits for it to pull up away from that low a little bit and then it picks it, but I'm not quite sure. Again, I just got it the other day, so just messing around with it, but wanted to just kind of show you what these little symbols are on my screen. So okay, so if you want to check out the head and shoulders, go to the patterns, go to head and shoulders, and what you're going to do is you're going to basically just draw a line from there to there, back up to where you started, all the way back down to this head, all the way back up to where you started, about right there, about right there, about right there. There we go. Why didn't it pick that one? There we go. So we got this head and shoulder pattern. It's not a perfectly beautiful one. It's a little bit lopsided to the left side, but you do see that it has high volume on the head area. So that increases the likelihood of it playing out. If you go to the 4 hour, I guess it kind of looks a little bit better. So there you go. And also we have the bull moon. If you don't know what the bull moon is, I've made other videos about it, but basically there is these, it just printed last night, and usually when we get this bull moon symbol, you can see here's a bear moon that actually didn't work out very well, right? Because it actually went up from there. It depends on where you're at, right? So if you get a bear moon when you're already at the lower support, then usually it still goes up, right? Because it's not going to force a break of support. But it's just kind of interesting. It maybe just kind of plays into the daily cycles. But let me turn off the Camel Finance indicator just so you can see a little bit better. But you can see here's a good example. Bull moon up a lot, bear moon down a lot, bull moon kind of just up a little bit, and it usually affects the first couple days. I have no idea why this works, but if you go back and look at it, try it out. Go on here, type in moon phases and try it out, and go back test it. Go look. I mean, look at bear moon down, bull moon up, bear moon, and again, it only affects the first couple days the most, right? So I don't know. We'll see what happens here. It seems like kind of superstitious to use the moon phases, but if you go back and back test it, it's quite accurate. So I just thought it was kind of interesting. I'm expecting us to get out of here and start blasting off a little bit. Let's turn off these. We'll put the cycle trading indicator back on. We'll get rid of this head and shoulders. But yeah, so again, on the daily, we're looking for a cycle low somewhere. I'm already long. I went too early into my long, unfortunately. So that's what's going on there. Now, silver. I'm actually have a silver trade open. I normally leverage trade on Bitunix. I have a link below for Bitunix, but I'm using BTCC because they actually, you can get commodities on here. So I have this silver trade that I opened yesterday. I'm already 23% in the profit, and I think it's going to be a pretty big one. I'm also going to open a Mara trade, which is a Bitcoin mining stock. They're down a lot, but they see some very big runs, and I'll show you what's going on with that. So on silver, you can see on the daily, we had a daily low printed here. The best time would have been to get in January 1st, but I did not. So that's a good time to get in. Obviously, if you got in there, you're already up 18% times whatever leverage you have. So I just opened the trade right here yesterday. I'm already up. What did I say? I'm already up 23% basically. So that's pretty cool. You can see here. And yeah, if you want to use BTCC, I have a link below. I have a link for Bitunix if you want to trade on that one as well. And I also have one for BYDFi, but BTCC is pretty cool because you can do stocks, you can do commodities, you can do all of that, which is pretty sweet, using USDT or crypto. So pretty cool. I'm going to open, when the market opens, I will open the Mara trade. And we'll go long on Mara. I will just use a 10x leverage, and I'll use, I don't know, half of my portfolio. Now, I don't have a lot of money on BTCC. That's why I'm going to use half. I just dropped some money in here. You can just deposit fiat directly by using this little thing here if you'd like. But the fees are just kind of okay. Yesterday, they were free. Today, I had to pay $15 in fees for some reason. But yeah, it's changes a little bit. You can also just put money in here, transfer crypto over here. So anyways, that's what we got going on. Mara trade. Silver trade, we're going to open these up. Let me show you real quick what's going on with silver. So if we look at silver here, it doesn't look like much, and we're about to break into a new all-time high actually for silver. But if we go to the weekly chart and kind of go back here and look at like the COVID times, right? So I guess it's not a new all-time high because back here in 2011, we actually had a massive run. But if you go look here at COVID, it's pretty interesting because we went basically from here all the way up to here. We went up 135%. So if this, from this weekly cycle low, if we go up another 130%, 40%, we're up here at the $60 range. So that's my target. But basically what I'm going to do here is my stop loss now is at about 30.2. What happens is as I get up here, I have a feeling we might reject off this all-time high, come back down, put another low. I'll add to my position, and then I'll move my stop loss up. And then hopefully it says we have a weekly cycle potentially coming here. So I think maybe we'll come up, maybe we'll hit this, we'll go up a little, and then maybe we'll do one final low. Anyways, I'm going to increase my position if this pulls back a lot. Otherwise, I'll just let it run. And we'll try to shoot for profits up in the $50, $60 range. If it doesn't make there, that's fine. What I'll do is I'll draw some trend lines. When we start breaking down, I'll take some profits up a little higher. Now, if we go look at Mara as well, ooh, not that one. Playing out with some different layouts and stuff. So here we go. Mara is where? Mara, and Coinbase is actually a solid one that is trying to put in a low right now as well. So Coinbase, just to get back to this high, is 95% with leverage. I mean, if you're using 10x leverage, that's 1,000%, right? So that's pretty insane. Same thing with Mara. Mara is pretty low here. And the same thing, I mean, Mara, when you get these lows, I mean, it runs, 126%. So if we're looking at 126% from here, where does that put us? That puts us up in here about the $28 range times leverage. If you're using 10x leverage, it's 10 times that profit. So that's pretty insane. So that's what I'm setting up for here. We got some, we're going to see what happens here. I don't know. We could just continue to dump, but I'm pretty bullish because we've been dumping for a very long time. And now the sentiment is so bad. The fear and greed is so bad. People are talking about the collapse of everything. If we go to crypto fear and greed, I mean, look at this. What do we got going on here? I'm sure it's like fear. Yeah, okay. So we had fear, lots of fear everywhere. The last month, we've just been in severe fear, last 7 days even. So a lot of fear in the markets. Usually it's a good time to buy. I think, we're not just going to go down forever for the rest of our lives. It's got to come back up, at least a pity bounce. So I think we're going to break out of this today. I don't know. I just have a good feeling about today and this weekend. We'll see, of course, when stocks open. If we look at Bitcoin, or I'm sorry, oops. Went to that one again. If we look at ES1, which is stock market futures, we're up today. Pre-market, we're up today as well. So that's good news. That's good news. Usually the stock market is up. Bitcoin's going to be up as well. They're very tethered lately ever since the ETF and Wall Street and the big boys coming in. The stock market is much more tethered to Bitcoin than it has been in the past. But anyways, quick video. That's going to be it for the video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment below. What are your thoughts on some mining stocks, some silver? I don't normally cover this stuff. I usually only cover, kind of the economy stuff and Bitcoin and crypto. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. We're going to try it out. We're going to use BTCC. Link below if you want to. Get a nice big discount on fees if you use my link. Same thing for Bitunix, and there's usually a bunch of bonuses for depositing money the first time. Usually they give you some extra cash. So that's it for the video. Have a great day, everyone. See you guys.